Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. My name's Chelsea. You know that. I know that. I'm just a lady with a bulldog, a camera, and too many opinions. And today we are going over some calamity, some chaos, some delusion, dare I say, some network marketing scumbags, the crazies. They're truly making me lose my mind because it's like, how absolutely brainwashed are y'all right now? What are you doing? So this is a little Instagram live series that Jacqueline Ortega, who is arguably one of the top, if not the top income earner in Monats. She recruited literally everyone in Tampa and their mother and grandmother and sister and brother and dog and mailman into Monats. And now she lives in a fortress on a lake. No, but for real, it's like a stone mansion. She is the villain. Let's all take a breath. I'm gonna bedazzle this cup because I need like some crafting therapy while watching this because holy crap. You want my bedazzling little supplies or kit or whatever? I'll have it linked below or tagged in the video or something. Something like that, okay?
How are you guys? How are you doing? I am so excited to be kicking off this series, What They Don't Want You to Know. We labeled that because as I am working through this business, as I join this business, I always close my eyes and I say, you know what? The top 1% of, the successful people in the world don't want us to know that things like this exist. It's changed my life and so many others.
So you're telling me that Elon Musk, Jeffrey Bezos, if you will, Bill Gates, all of them, the top 1%, don't want people to know about network marketing? Girl, it's not, like, how wild is that to say when y'all won't shut up about it? And your entire business model is reliant on y'all telling everybody about it and making everyone do it. Makes no sense.
We are starting this 12-day series to go over every aspect of what makes Monats stand out. So things you should be reviewing.
Delusion. There you go. End of the series.
Choosing the right vehicle to your dream life. We're going to focus on facts. Not any fluff. We're going to focus on facts and numbers for the next 12 days.
We're going to focus on facts and numbers. You want to know the sad part is that she's reading off of a script. She has notes. Either that or she's wall-eyed. I don't know what she's doing. But yeah, she's reading off notes. Girl, you have notes for this? We're going to cut out the fluff. After she's already said like fluff word after, my God, just buzzword catchphrases. Find your vehicle. And what makes Monats stand out? It's delusion. That's what it is. Literally delusion. It's crazy because like she went from posting a not about Monats really at all and being more so like an incognito type of Monats gal to now posting about it more like how she used to back in the day, which is wild. I really hope she has like invested well and not had all of her delusions in one basket.
Being an ex-corporate girl, guys, I wish something like this existed for me because I kind of came into network marketing by accident and I didn't know the power of the industry and our company. So I got lucky in choosing my forever home and partnering with this beautiful company. And we want to kind of explain to you guys what's on the table for you, what makes this different. And if you are unhappy in your corporate job like I was or in whatever you're doing right now, this is for you.
It's absolutely not for you. Listen, if you're unhappy in your corporate job, guess what? Literally almost everybody is. Maybe find another employer. Maybe figure out, hey, what's making you unhappy? Is it that you're seeing these artists on the internet, lounging at the pool and doing whatever, and you're like, I'd like that, but I'm chained to a desk all day. Well, you also have health insurance and they don't. They also have to pay a load of taxes because their employer doesn't pay taxes on the employee's income because they're 1099 and not W-2. But yeah, listen, you got it better over there, okay, girl? You got benefits, you're protected. It's okay. If you don't like it, look for another job. I know it's, easier said than done. I get it. Completely understand. But trust me when I tell you, Monats is not the answer. Any MLM is not the answer. You are going to be worked to the bone and not the funny bone, okay? For nothing.
So not only are you going to hear from me, but there are going to be 12 individuals in our company all ages, all backgrounds, all different spots in our organization and in our comp plan. And I think it's so important to hear from all these different types of people. I can talk for hours about how great this business is.
Speaking of being able to hear, girl, you're screaming. Are you in a museum? Like I said, her house is gargantuan. Why is your house so echoey? Aren't you a content creator? Girl, go buy a rug. Come on. What's with the echo? Go buy a rug, please.
The products, the trips, the legacies that we are creating for our family, but hearing it again from everyone is just a more powerful takeaway. So my topic today, it's honestly my favorite topic, where my red personalities are at. We are talking millionaires.
It's just so embarrassing. The legacies you are building for your family. Hey, what I'm about to say is going to be morbid. A little trigger warning. If Jesse Lee Ward taught us anything, it's that network marketing is not where you build a legacy. That's not what you're doing. It's just simply a salesperson at a company is not building a legacy. That's not what you're doing. It's not building generational wealth. I mean, being brainwashed could be your legacy, I guess, but, and I know I can sit here all day long and be like, you can start your own business, you can do this, you can do that. And it's not as easy as that. I get it. But the time that you are wasting in an MLM, you could be spending actually building something that is yours and not you being in an MLM. In my opinion, if you join Money now, due to the current state of it, due to how many people are already in it, you are absolutely, listen, there used to be a less than 1% chance that you would make it to the top and make, over $1 million, whatever. But there's way less than that now, way closer to zero. It's not gonna happen. Okay, it's not gonna happen.
We are talking money, we're talking comp, and we're talking leadership. So my topic, these topics are gonna be 5 to 10 minute long videos for you to watch on the certain topic. Okay, so when I was looking for a legacy company to partner with, I wanted to make sure our company had strong roots. There were already millionaires.
When I was looking for a legacy company to partner with, what does that mean? Girl, you were in, what was it, medical sales? You were in sales. A legacy company to partner with. That isn't a thing. It's like, it sounds... It sounds like she's saying that she is like working for a funeral home. It is basically 6 feet under, so I guess that is pretty accurate.
In our company before I even joined. And I was working in medical sales. I had bills, I had mortgages, I had a car payment. I wanted to make sure the company that I partnered with had proven success. Like I, again, have bills to pay. I need to make sure that they're gonna be around to pay me out for the next 50 years. In our industry, the last 7 years that I've been in this industry, I have seen all different situations. And again, I'm gonna be real and raw with you guys. Sometimes the products might be great, but the comp plan sucks. Sometimes the comp plan's amazing, but the products suck. Sometimes the corporate structure and executive team can't get it together. It's so rare that you can find a company where the products are amazing and deliver, the compensation is by far the best, and the corporate structure and executive team pours into us. That's what we call a good vehicle to your dream life. And it is rare, guys. So if you are listening to this video,
we're going to take out all the fluff. Corporate vehicle to your dream life. What type of vehicle is it? Is it the Tesla truck? Is it chopping off fingers? Because that's literally what I'm thinking it is. We're going to cut out all the fluff and stick to facts. Where are your facts? How are you showing proof that the CEO and the corporate leadership pours into you? Girl, I don't want them pouring nothing around me. But also last time I saw, they were accusing people of being, and I quote, corporate prostitutes and being baptized in cocaine water. And also the CEO saying that he has learned so much from a authoritarian dictator who arguably, we literally can't even argue about it. It's, in my opinion, true. That arguably destroyed the economy of Venezuela. And some Venezuelans would say that he destroyed Venezuela. Venezuelans, I love you. Sound off in the comments below. Let's take a shot to Hugo Chavez being dead. Well, this video is going to get demonetized. Oh well, we have a sponsor. But yeah, not cute, not cool, not demure, nothing like that. Look how good that is so far. This is going to take me years. And I know I could get like a different tool that does it like super quickly, but I love the meticulous like aspect of it. It is literally therapy for me.
The universe, God put this in your lap for a reason. I also wanted to be part of a like,
girl, where are the facts? Where are the numbers? You're cutting out the fluff. You're talking about God sending you this scam. What's you doing?
free market, free playing field. I didn't want to be stuck underneath anybody. I wanted to have the ability to outrank and outperform. I wanted the ability to.
So she didn't want to be below anybody. Her upline, she was under somebody. Her upline just left money and went to pharmacy. And she was the top earner in Canada. And she had recruited Jacqueline. You were under somebody. And yes, even though, she has even though she has out-earned many people who had been in the company longer than her, like they're still making money off of you doing well. As long as they are hitting their requirements to earn money off of their team, even if someone who is below them, who is in their downline, is, doing better than them or outranking them, that's not how, like, you don't become their downline. That's not how that works.
Come into this opportunity, kick booty, and work my way to the top. I was a newbie, and guess what? I hustled my way to the top income earner spot.
You recruited your way. You recruited literally anyone at the University of Tampa. And I swear to God, listen, I guess I should thank her really, because she's one of the reasons why money spread through Tampa like a plague. And that's, why I started doing anti-scam commentary content. So thanks, girl.
Part of a company like this where a badass individual can come in and work their way to the top. A lot of different situations have happened in my life where I was working for a manager, I was working for the CEO, I was working for this person, and I wanted to reap the benefits of my hard work. So free market playing field, people are coming into this business.
I'm gonna need her to stop screaming at me. I already get screamed at enough. My son makes pterodactyl noises constantly and just likes to scream in my face. I've worked for a manager. I've worked for the CEO. I've done this and that. Cool, you're still doing that. You're still working for a CEO. It's not like you're not making money in those other jobs. Like, I wanted to reap the benefits of my work. Yeah, you still are. That situation has not changed. In an MLM, people are still making money off of you. The only difference is that in a normal, W-2 hourly rate salary type of situation, you are guaranteed money. While, yes, someone's going to be making money off of you because, hi, that's how business works. But you are paid for your time and for your work. In a multi-level marketing company, you are promoting and working for free. And then if you make a sale or you recruit someone, then yes, you are going to get paid, but you can work and 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 promote and work and not make any money with an MLM, especially money.
And they are winning and they are shooting to the 20 top income earner, almost to the 10 top income earner. And I love that. I love, love, love that, especially for a new person looking at an opportunity. That's really important. I also wanted the ability to be a part of a company.
So allegedly, who was it? Bianca and Isabella. Those are two people who left money and went over to pharmacy. They were saying that it was kind of concerning that, they were on the leaderboards for like the top 30, and they were within like the top 10. But then they were looking at their checks and they're like, what? So I'm on this, spot in the leaderboard. I'm at, let's say, number 7 for this month, and my check is $10,000. So that means what, like 27 people, right? 27 people below me who are also on that top income earner board made less than $10,000 in commission that month. Like, yikes. But yet those are people who are like doing so well, and like that's what you should strive for.
Where an average normal person can come in and win with no prior experience. There are stay-at-home moms working their business and running straight to the top of this compensation plan. You don't need experience to win. You don't need Instagram followers.
You do need an Instagram following, because how else are you going to sell it and run to the top of the compensation plan? Because that's not true. Also, who is joining this year or within the last 12 months and hitting SED for the first time. Who's doing that? Pretty sure nobody. Meaning like they actually joined the company within the last 12 months and now they're hitting SED for the first time. Like, I don't mean re-ranking, nothing like that. I'm pretty sure nobody's doing that. I would be very interested to see how many people, like what's the highest rank that someone has gotten to and stayed at or been able to maintain within the last, like someone who joined within the last 12 months, or rather just within 2024. That'd be really interesting to see. I would love to see that.
To win here, it's an equal playing field for everybody. And I think what's important to highlight,
It's not an equal playing field at all, because if you already have a following, if you are generally attractive, if you came over from another MLM, if you are good at social media, if you are good at sales, if you can gaslight, manipulate, use faith manipulation, are close to your upline, are going to just suck their butt metaphorically, or maybe, hey, literally, who knows? I don't know what's going on in this company. Then, yeah, they could maybe do some stacking or rank buying to your benefit. So, no. It's not an even playing field. Just like how life in general is not. Just like how being an influencer in general is not. Or starting on a different social media platform isn't. Like, nothing is an equal playing field. That's not how life works. Some people are going to have different advantages and disadvantages. Same thing in an MLM. But of course, they want to make it seem like anybody can do this. Anyone can be successful. You can be successful. It's truly wild and hilarious to see her specifically come on here and just spout out the same that she was using to recruit people in 2019, the first time I did a video on her, when she had that beautiful black splash, girl, that beautiful backsplash behind her in her bathroom before she bought her stone fortress because she's evil. What?
specifically about this opportunity and Monat, is that we actually teach duplicatable skill sets that are proven to work. And if you don't take what I'm saying for, whatever, look at statistics. Our numbers show that. Stability in the comp plan is proven time and time again. This is not a one-hit wonder, okay? We all know a one-hit wonder, and this is not it. In fact, I have been at the very top. I've hit the top of our compensation plan in 9 months. I have hit the top of our compensation plan ever since I hit it. Like every single month, I have hit the top of our compensation plan. I've made over $13 million in 6 years. And yes, that's amazing, but guess what? It's not just me. It's not just one person hitting the top of the compensation plan. It's not just two people hitting the top of the compensation plan. We are all winning together. I have helped over 20.
Well, according to Monat themselves and their income disclosure statements and the information that they released at Monations, which was last week or 2 weeks ago, there are only 17,000 market partners out of around 120,000 making over $500 in the last 12 months. So no, not everyone is winning. That's not how a multi-level marketing company works. Most people within this company are losing money, including a good chunk of that 17,000. Jacqueline Ortega Goldrich. Let's actually look at facts. Monat has steadily gone downhill over the last few years. And one thing that I think is extremely telling is that while other numbers were dwindling within Monat right away, within the middle of the company, the bottom of the company, the middle, and the top of the company. It might have taken a few years, but the people at the top of the company started making less and less. And obviously, yes, every company has ebbs and flows and all that. However, Monat and their reps are still trying to act like they are not failing. And like their income disclosure statements don't clearly outline that. And their annual sales revenue declining significantly over 50% over the last 4 years. It just hasn't happened. And it is continuing to go down and down and down. But you know what? We're only halfway through this. And I trust that Jacqueline Ortega is going to keep her word and not focus on fluff, as she has for the first 7 minutes of this video, and actually focus on facts, which she hasn't done at all yet.
People make over $1 million in commission with this opportunity. Like what? Thousands of women from all walks of life, all different countries, have made well into six figures. And again, new people are joining us in the middle of our global expansion, and they are finding massive, massive success, and very quickly. In 10 years, we have had over 100 people.
Over 100 people have made over $1 million in the last 10 years. None of those made $1 million within like a singular year. Actually, no, that's not true. She did. That does not mean that they made $1 million in 1 year. Some of them have. Yes, absolutely. Jacqueline, I was about to call her Jacqueline Hill. Jacqueline Ortega is someone who has done that. However, that's extremely misleading. Also, guess what, girly pop? Half of those people aren't even with the company anymore.
How many millionaires? And the direction and the vision of the company is so key when you're looking for a legacy company. Look at the leaders of the company and see, do they have their dream job? Do they have everything that they want? Do I want to trade places with them? Am I inspired? Because you will find inspiration everywhere you look. I might not be the one that inspires you, but you will find somebody within this company that inspires you, that will give you hope. Numbers don't lie, and I am personally, guys, obsessed with our income disclosure. A lot of people get nervous talking income disclosure, and I will gladly go over this, and I want all the hundreds of people on this live right now to go to our income disclosure, look at the ranks, look at what the highest person is making in that rank, look at what the lowest person is making in that rank, look at the medium average of this. Numbers do not lie, and I just think it's amazing the opportunity we have here. And maybe an average income earner might make $20,000 to $40,000 a month being a top income earner. Here, guys, I'm gonna read the income disclosure. I'm telling you to go look at it now. I have made some of my best months in business, $400,000 for the month. And I say that because I want you guys to dream bigger. When you click that enter button and you decide to partner with a legacy company.
With a legacy company, what the does that even mean, girl? That is such fluff words. Now she's saying that in some of her highest months, she has made over $400,000 with money in 1 month. I don't doubt that. I have actually seen that. However, when was that? One good month 3 years ago is not an accurate depiction of what is happening right now and what someone else new to the company can achieve. Especially when we look at Monats' annual revenue and how it differs from that year to this year, right? Also, you haven't mentioned how many people you had below you at that time, how many new enrollments were on your team, how many people overall have you had to recruit over the last 7 years, I think, that you've been in this company. Like, having the top income earner on here talking about an income disclosure statement is forking wild.
Your upline, whoever sends you this video, I want you to dream bigger. I joined this business for an extra $2,000 a month. Never in my life did I even think that I would be bringing in $400,000 a month.
But you probably haven't done that. Oh, like the way I don't doubt that she's done that maybe once or twice, but the way that she's making it seem like that's a consistent amount for her to make, when I can guarantee you again that she probably, I say I guarantee you, and then I say probably. Again, I haven't seen her bank statements, but it would be my very much so educated guess that she has not made that type of money in at least 2.5 to 3 years.
The next thing I want to talk about besides our compensation plan, I promised I would make this 5 minutes, and I even have notes to follow. But again, I'm so passionate about this, guys, the leadership.
I'm so passionate about this, guys. No, your income's going down because you're not bringing in enough recruits into the company anymore, because many people don't want to join Monat because it is clearly failing from the numbers that they have released themselves. So it's just so wild. I just love that she's like, we're going to talk about facts. We're not going to talk about fluff. You haven't said any facts. What are you talking about?
At the top of this company is amazing. They pour into us. I have worked for private equity companies. I have worked for the best of the best, and I am blown away by how they pour into us. They expose us to the best of the best. Like, I'm talking, they're bringing in Tony Robbins, Ed Milet, John Maxwell, Todd Duncan.
Todd Maxwell and no, John Maxwell and Todd Duncan, haven't they refused to work with y'all now? Like, don't they not work with you anymore? Also, these people aren't the best of the best. Those aren't like amazing, like corporate, whatever. Like those aren't the best of the best. Those are people who have just learned that they can get these contracts with multi-level marketing companies and be paid a lot of money and sell their books and courses and whatever to this type of industry. They're just pandering to you. It's not impressive. Outside of network marketing, does anyone know who any of those people are? No, other than like, Tony Robbins. He's also, in my opinion, like a scammer as well. And again, when was the last time that Tony Robbins did anything with money? Like, has he ever? Maybe like once when they were doing real good and they could afford it, but like they can't afford that now. They couldn't even afford to keep in my opinion, their headquarters that they were like bragging about for so long. And they moved somewhere else and they don't even own the place which most businesses don't. That'd be stupid, I feel like. But they don't even own the distribution center, warehouse, whatever, the like actual property itself. It's owned by a different company. So like, what are y'all talking about? And they're like, we're debt free. No, you're not. You don't own that property. Also, who cares? There are plenty of companies that aren't debt free that are successful.
Eric Worre, like we would have to spend minimum $5,000, $10,000, $20,000, $50,000 if you want to go and be mentored by these people. And the fact that they will invest this into their reps, into my personal development speaks volume. We are a family business, and the people who are running our business, our corporate structure, they themselves came from network marketing. They know what it's like to be in our shoes. Specifically. And that's why they pour into us. That's why they know what we're going through. That's why they know the tools and the resources. They themselves have been in our shoes. One thing about Monat is you truly have the ability to build a legacy. I am here to build a willable business for my family. I know I have the money. I know I have the leadership. I know I have the products. I know I have the resources, the teams, the chats, the training. And I want to leave you guys with this. Monat has made 100 millionaires in less than 10 years. We are just getting the party started, okay? We have thousands of people making six figures, well into six figures.
You don't have 1,000 people making six figures annually. That math does not work out at all, especially when the most recent information that Monat shared themselves was that there are only 17 million. Oh God, that'd be my nightmare. There are only 17,000 reps with Monat making an annual revenue of $500 or more over the last 12 months. So that's not even within like this fiscal year. So how could that even be possible? What she's meaning is that there are over 1,000 people who have made $100,000 or more in the last 10 years. Because not only, this is so embarrassing, do they have a $1 million earner club, girl, they have $100,000 earner club. And of course, you might as well call that the $60,000 earner club, because after taxes and other random expenses that they have, it's not 100,000. Not how that works.
The vehicle that you choose to make your dream life can make all the difference in your success. So my advice would be focus on numbers, focus on hearing different stories, seeing different examples of success. The thing I love about business is facts and numbers, and results actually count, not just words. So do your research, because I got lucky. I got lucky at partnering with the right company, and I came in very naive. I wish a series like this again existed for when I was choosing, when I was a corporate girl.
I wish a series like this existed when I came in. Girl, it's the same BS that y'all have been saying is so valuable. I'm sorry if y'all can hear the vacuuming. I'm very sorry about that. But listen, someone's got to clean this house, and it ain't going to be me. I'm just kidding. I keep our house pretty clean. No, I don't. I cook. Tony cleans. Anyways, so this is not revolutionary information. This is basically the same that she was saying back in 2019. So she's been saying the same for 5 years now, 6 years. It's still just as useless now as it was then. The only difference is she's made more money now.
Scared to make the leap into network marketing, scared about my future. I'm here to tell you guys, do your research. You have a home here. This is a legacy company. I have had so much fun. I have been able to impact people's lives. I have a gift of Monat. I'm putting it on the table for you. I want you guys through these next 12 days to tune in at 8 p.m. every single night. Again, you're gonna hear from a different person. Tomorrow, the second speaker in this series is Abby. I will tag her account below. She is a trichologist. She's talking about our premium products and everything that has to do with our actual how we make money and everything about our beautiful products. So, comp, leadership, millionaires are made. We are having fun. We want you to join us in this beautiful adventure we're in. We're just getting the party started. The timing is now. If you're listening to this, it's meant to be. You have nothing to lose. You have everything to gain. And I will see you guys tomorrow for our next call.
No, the timing was in 2020. The timing is clearly not now, as we've seen from all the people who were leaving and saying how much their income was declining in the last few years. I've always told y'all, look at their motive. Why do they want you to join? She did not stick to facts. She threw out some numbers that were purposely, in my opinion, misleading. I mean, realistically false. I wouldn't say it's like straight up lying. I would say it's more so lying by omission, just leaving things out. And then disinformation. And a lot of times with people in MLMs, it is disinformation. The difference being instead of like misinformation, because that's when you don't know that it's false information. But disinformation, meaning you do know that it is misinformation. But a lot of times in MLMs, not with people who are this high up and who have made this much money off of it, because I am firmly of the stance that people who are this high up do know better. And they do know that the majority of people below them are not making money and are actually losing money. But most people in MLMs are sharing misinformation because they do believe what they're saying to be true because they're brainwashed. But with her specifically and other people who are at the very top, I believe that they know that it's a lie. And that's why I like to highlight these absolute gobbledygook clout goblins and money-hungry a-holes. Anyways, I hope you have a great rest of your day, night, weekend, whenever you're watching this. Please don't fall for this. Please ask for like all of the information and then like quadruple check that as well. And just because you want to look for information that maybe is opposing doesn't mean you have to like accept it, right? Like you can take in information from all sides, people who hate a company, people who disagree with it, people who love it, people who are brainwashed by it. But having all of that information, the reason I'm saying this is because she kept saying, do your own research, do your own research. Also be careful where you're getting that information from, right? So sure, get it from them, but then also get it from other sources too. I mean, all this information you can find on the interwebs for free, right? And make sure you're asking multiple questions, many questions, and digging deeper, not just taking what they say at face value. So for instance, how she said, I made this much money in 1 month. Okay, well, when was that month? Okay, how well was the company doing? What's the highest that you've made this year, this month? How many people do you have under you? They are able to show you that information. If they're trying to recruit you, they need to show you that 100%. They need to show you those facts and be able to provide that information to you. Again, like, yeah, they could fake that. That would be really up, but like they could fake that. They could fake a screen recording, whatever, but absolutely ask them for that information. Ask them for their profit and loss report and their annual revenue from Monat, but obviously like a profit and loss report would be really important to see too. Yeah, so you can actually see like what their total revenue was, what their like write-offs and stuff were, and how many people they recruited every month and all that. One thing too though is that if you have to ask for all of that information and you're literally interviewing the person who's trying to recruit you to do the exact same thing that they do and work for the company that they work for and do the exact same job so that they can also continue to make the money that they are making and that they are using as a marketing tool to get you to do that same thing, run. That's doing too much, girly pops, doing way too much. Anyways, I hope y'all have a great rest of your day, night, weekend, whenever you're watching this. And I hope that you know that if you are subscribed to my channel, that I appreciate you. And I appreciate when you support my sponsors and just, commenting, sharing, anything like that. Be sure to follow my Instagram. I did get it back. It is at @IamCCSUAREZ. I also have a podcast with Sherilyn Dale, the Here for the Clout podcast. I'll have that tagged down below. Your butt looks so good if you're subscribed. If you're not subscribed, do you even have a butt, or does it just go straight from your lower back to the back of your knees? Because yikes. But if you want to have a good looking butt, go ahead and subscribe to me and I will tell you that your butt looks good at the end of my videos. Anyways, stay spicy, stay assertive, destroy the patriarchy. Don't let these scamming get away with it. And I'll see you in my next video. Goodbye.